And we are now live. So, hello to everyone that has joined. Hello, Adam, Vintage Hillbilly Shack,
Are now live.
and Eric.
Hello to everyone that
And
has joined. Hello, Adam.
Oh, put down your volume there.
Billy Jack. We're now live.
Or
I'm
put
going
on
to
a
be
headset.
back.
Hello to everyone
Actually,
that has joined. Hello, Adam.
Matthew.
And your volume.
oops, that was me. I forgot I had a YouTube window open.
It's all good. I'm like, why am I hearing myself
Oops.
3 seconds later? So, welcome, Mike and Retro Techie, who's now showing his face all the time, it seems.
That's right.
I kind of liked it better the old way.
But now we can
I
see
am
how.
jealous that I'm not the only ugly person in the room now.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
So, today I went out to pick up a power adapter for the PowerBook G5 from
4.
somebody. G4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a new G5. Didn't you hear they're coming out? Um, and so we got talking, and I said, "What happened to the laptop?" She said, "Oh, I threw it out because I didn't want my personal data put out there." And I went,
Mhm.
"Oh, okay." And then we got talking. She said, "Oh, I have a desktop. Do you want it? Are you interested?" And it was a Mac Pro, and I said, "Sure, I'll take a look." And she said, "I'm asking 200 for it." I said, I looked at the back, and I kind of went, "Eh." So I said, "How does 20 sound?" Really, let's cut off one of those zeros. And she said, "Okay." And I said, "Well, I didn't bring any more cash. Will you take an e-transfer?" And she said, "You can just have it for free. I'm moving. I just want it out of my house."
Not a bad deal.
So that was a great deal. There's no hard drives in it. She has removed the hard drives. When I got the hard drive, she put all the hard drive sleds in a Ziploc bag.
At least you have all the sleds.
Yeah,
Is there 3 or 4?
there's four.
Well, they have all of them. There you go.
And I got,
Even if you didn't, I have an overabundance of them.
so let's open this up and see.
Dun,
Ta-da.
dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
There we go.
It is not an MDD tower. That is a
Mac Pro.
Yeah, it's a Mac Pro.
It is a 3,1 Mac Pro.
Yes,
2008.
Mike and I were chatting before and taking a look at it. It also has, so it has a video card. I'm not sure what it is, but it also has on the back, just really turn around, a 4-port USB hub, and then a FireWire
That's
card
USB.
Now that's pretty weird that they put an additional FireWire card in when there's already FireWire on the
on it. Yeah, I know, down here.
unless they wanted more direct 800 ports, which I think might have been it.
Yeah, she was doing video editing with this.
Oh.
Ah.
That
So,
USB card looks weird. It looks like eSATA.
Yeah, it does look like eSATA.
well, hold on for a sec. Let's find out. Let's plug in a USB thingy. I have a cable here.
Adam says you can recycle it and make a lot of beer cans out of that. He's not
Adam,
wrong.
what is it with you and throwing everything out? Oh yeah, maybe it is eSATA.
There you go.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think it might be eSATA if it was if they were using it for video editing. That
yeah.
would make sense.
Okay.
Mm.
From a teacher who installed.
Oh, I hate it. So when I picked up my LC 575, Eric, I had the same problem. I got it and the hard drive was missing, and it took me almost a year to find the damn edge connector and power connector for this stupid thing. And
So,
unlike the Performa 550, the 575 is freaking scuzzy. I think the Performa 550 used IDE.
hey Garth, welcome.
Hey Garth.
So let's plug in my trusty Snow Leopard install, because that should boot up
Oh yeah.
just to see what the specs
That's
are.
probably what that probably what that machine ran from the factory. Well, now probably, and actually it might have still came with Tiger.
Oh, All right, let's move this around. This is the one thing I don't like about it. About these towers, I like to see what's going on the inside, but you can't because, haha, all your cables are that way. Like, who designed this?
Johnny Ive.
There you go.
Okay, so let's get a few things plugged in. It even came with the power cable,
Wow.
which is, yeah, you don't find that too often.
It's not like it's
A regular cable.
yeah, it's not like
Well, no, but it's just kind of nice because it's square on the back, so it fits right in,
yeah.
right? Whereas in the other one doesn't.
So is this a giveaway stream? Are you donating that?
Yeah,
eggs?
I'll donate it to whoever can drive here the first.
There you go.
Okay, I'll be there tomorrow.
Okay,
We already called the border about you, Mike. Don't worry. You ain't getting through.
You're right, I'm not because I don't have a passport, so I'm already hosed.
well, I was told that all you needed was your birth certificate to get through the border.
Oh, I have that.
Yeah.
So this machine originally came with Leopard, actually.
Oh, there we go.
So yeah, Snow Leopard will do just fine.
We'll do fine. Okay, let me grab a keyboard. Oh, which I buried earlier.
Did you put a hard drive in it?
Not yet.
Because to
No,
see the
just put it-
specs, you're not gonna be able to do that through the USB
Just
installer.
got Snow Leopard on a
Yeah,
USB stick.
I got Snow Leopard installed on the USB, so it runs live.
You're gonna. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
That's gonna be
boot-
slow.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
all right.
but just to check it out, she doesn't even know if the damn thing works.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
I can guarantee that thing's gonna work.
Oh, I can probably guarantee it's going to work too. I mean, those things are built like fucking tanks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it probably has the Radeon 2600 in it, judging from the red card.
Well, I think
somebody-
she
unless
sounded.
somebody upgraded it.
It sounded like she upgraded it
Oh, okay.
because she said I put in. I think if I remember correctly, she said the video card that she put in was the newest on the block at the time. All right, here we go.
Bong.
Nothing.
Da-da-da-doo.
There you go. Told you.
I could pick.
Those things
So,
work forever.
one thing about
And-
these Mac Pros, Trina, if they have a lot of memory in them, it takes for freaking ever for them to chime.
So we have a
It's not
white.
like the old Macs where they chime as soon as you turn them on. They only chime if they pass the memory test.
Oops, gotta go. Was going to watch the. Okay, see you guys. Yeah, see, Vintage Hillbilly Shack said that you only need a. Let me move the mouse. Only need a passport if you fly into Canada.
Oh,
So don't drive fast and you'll be fine. Ha ha ha.
I drive a Saturn. Driving fast is not in the cards.
Come back up there when it finishes booting. Yeah. Yeah, Eric, it might take a little bit.
I don't think it'll take that long. Is it booting a full-blown install or just
Yeah.
the installer? Oh,
It's a full blown like install.
okay, yeah, then it might take a little while.
That's what I said.
I thought maybe it was just the installer itself.
Oh no.
You-
Yeah, I installed it to the drive.
The
Oh.
installer's not going to give the specs. You have to boot off of actual install.
Yeah, yeah.
So the installer does have Apple System Profiler.
Oh, look at this. By the way, we're at
Not
the
bad.
desktop.
Wow.
We are at the desktop.
It's called
So
the Finder, not the desktop. It's a Mac, not a PC.
This is
Call it by its proper pronouns, please.
it's a fucking desktop.
Oh, demonetized.
All right, so what are we dealing with here?
Such language.
I know. So it's
The
two.
Toronto thing.
Yeah, it's a Toronto thing. It's 2 times 2.8 gig
That's what I said it was going to be.
Oh, it is a dual processor. Okay, cool.
quad.
Dual quad core.
Yeah,
Dual
dual
quad
quad
core
core,
processors.
2.8 gigahertz, 10 gigs of RAM.
Yeah, that's not horrible. Not great, but not horrible.
Let's go into more details here.
Who needs an Apple Studio or a Mac Studio when you can have one of those? Not the same thing, really.
What do we have here?
I might have some memory here for you, Trina, if you want any.
I think I'm. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, this doesn't take regular DDR. This takes special DDR2.
Yeah, I just noticed that. But
With the heat sinks.
I'm thinking of just flipping it quickly, like tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm not too worried. But yeah, it has.
Flip $100. You double your money in one day.
Yeah, there you go.
It'll guarantee to sell.
And don't even put a hard drive in it.
Well, I got a 500 that I only paid $15 for. So.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Although these computers are practically, I can tell you right now, with a modern operating system, these things are practically unusable without an SSD.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's going to get a 500.
With an SSD, they're actually very, very usable machines for most things. I mean,
And it's got a DVD RW in it.
yeah, they all did.
Adam says he threw other stuff away. Apparently, he's thrown Dells away 10 years ago. Adam, do you keep anything besides Apple II?
No, he doesn't.
Apparently not.
So what's the video card in it?
That's what I'm trying to find. Here we go. It is an ATI Radeon HD 2600.
Yeah, that's the stock video card.
The one that came with it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a piece of shit, to be honest with you.
It's like 256 megs.
Yeah, it is. It's a 250.
Yeah, it is 250. Wow. But yeah, it boots up just fine.
That's
one of those with a Radeon 5770 in it is actually a really nice machine.
I did a video where I installed multiple OSs on that exact same machine, and you know the one that was the most usable, Chrome OS.
Really?
I shit you not. Like it worked really well on that. So it booted almost instantly.
Oh,
what? YouTube, whatever you want to do with it worked perfectly fine.
It is because I was just
Matthew. This is a 2008.
I guess so. It doesn't tell me.
Yeah, a 3,1 was only made 1 year, so it's a 3,1. It's a 2008 model. So
I wish it told me about this Mac. It just says the version of the OS, and then it gives me the memory and blah blah blah, but it doesn't say what it is. That's weird.
Yeah, it's not until you get into the later operating systems they started getting more specific.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the earlier, I think it was like, I think it was at the versions after the Big Cat started saying, like Mac Pro 2006, or like mine says Mac Pro 2000, late 2009. I think
all right.
Those.
Just 1 second. I got a copy over.
Oh, early 2009.
Shoot, you won't let me copy. Sure. Oh no, hide. I don't want that. I'm trying to copy it, but it won't let me copy the darn thing. I'm gonna copy the message. No, I don't want to block the user.
Well, that's not a bad price. Apple's Anonymous 4 1 terabyte hard drives, 24 gigs of RAM for 75 Australian.
That's pretty good.
Most of my job is trashing computers. Oh, Adam, you make me cry. Most of his job is trashing computers.
Well, he upgrades them, I'm assuming.
They're all PCs. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
So, Matthew, like I was telling Trina earlier, it's very hard to see, but that big silver box right there in the windowsill with the monitor sitting on top of it there.
Oh.
Actually, that's my server, my file server for my house. And yes, it's sitting in the windowsill. Because there's no other place to put it right now. And that's actually a 2006 Mac Pro with, I believe, 24 gigs of RAM, 4 2 terabyte SATA hard drives, and a 128 gig SSD running off of one of the hidden ports back behind the frame on the logic board. And it serves very, very well.
Didn't you do a stream on that when you got it back from someone?
I tried. I was trying to, because I have LCAP on there.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see if I could actually stream from LCAP with a Radeon 5770 HD.
Yeah.
And I think at the time it only had 8 gigs of RAM.
Sean did his streaming from on Twitch.
I think we were pushing barely over double-digit frame rates.
Oh, yeah. But Sean did
So-
his on. Was he doing an iMac G3 that he connected to Twitch? That he actually got it streaming? Or no, it was a
The
quad.
G5 quad,
It was
yeah.
a quad. Sorry, no,
But,
mixing it up now.
Yeah,
but-
it does like 3 frames a second, and he
Who
can't do any like camera video on it.
yeah.
It can't handle the camera and streaming a camera. It can only basically stream what's on the desktop, and he can only do that because he's running Linux.
Oh, Linux.
So
Not a fan.
Oh, then you wouldn't like my Mac Pro 1,1 back there that's running Ubuntu.
Oh yeah. No, it's just I've used it. I played around with different flavors of it, but
Just
yeah,
not your thing.
I've farted around with a couple of different versions of Linux, and I don't know. I prefer Mac OS. I even prefer Windows over Linux, just simply because it's much less of a learning curve, and at my age,
Yeah.
I'm just not in the mood to learn.
Mhm.
I mean, I already know how to use DOS, Windows, Mac OS, both classic and new. Older versions of AIX, which truthfully is similar to Unix,
Yeah.
which is basically Unix, which is what Linux is based on, and there's a lot of similarities, except AIX is just a freaking nightmare. I just at this point in my life, I just want shit to work.
in Mike's golden years, he wants things to work.
I know. We won't even start with that problem.
So I only got a couple years left, so I'd like to
Oh,
enjoy them without having to deal with the command line.
So, for these trays,
yeah.
does the
I don't-
hard drive go in? The hard drive goes.
No,
in the
flip
tray.
it so the SATA port is pointing towards in. Can I see it? I can't
Oh
see
yeah,
the.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
They have to slide into the machine.
Yeah.
You understand, right?
Oh,
So the
Adam installed
connectors-
DOS 6.22 and it's 386. Hey, Adam, I'll do you one better. I've got DOS 7.3 installed on my 386.
Is it DR DOS?
No, it's IBM DOS.
Okay.
IBM DOS 2000.
It's the way of the future.
Yeah. Just like floppy drives are, right?
Are all the rubbers on
Yeah.
those trays still too?
Yeah.
Surprised. Those usually
Or
like
which-
break apart. I find after all this time.
At least this one has. Oh no, there's 2 rubbers missing. But we're gonna put the hard drive in and then install. Why not? We'll do an install of the OS.
Vintage Chocolate Shack. That's not a Mac. That's not an Apple server. That's a Mac Pro. And it's either one of the first 3. So it's either from 2006 to 2008.
Well, the Mac Pros are very similar to the Xserve.
Yeah, but their Xserves don't take RAM daughter cards.
No. I once bought a.
Is that what the cards are officially called that the memory goes in?
What?
RAM
They're
daughter?
just daughter cards, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We just
I
call
was-
them RAM cards. They're just RAM cards. I mean, they're not.
Yeah.
I once got one of those Xserves. I bought it on eBay, and it was a local pickup, so I picked it up for like $100.
Yeah.
I regretted it soon after picking it up. Like, man, I have no place to put this, and I'm not going to hear it in my home.
I've heard it loud. I've never actually heard one run.
Oh, I
Now,
sold it
I shouldn't
right
say
away.
Steve's fired his Intel up
Yeah.
once or twice when I was over there. But the Intel ones, the fans actually will idle down, whereas the G4 and G5 ones don't.
Oh, it's annoying.
Yeah, I've never actually heard a G5 run, but I hear that they're very loud.
All right. So bear with me. I'm going to be right back. I just got to get my external hard drive so I can do an install.
We can
You guys-
talk about video games.
No.
Oh, well.
No.
How
No one
about
likes
kitty
NES?
cats?
There. We'll talk
Cats.
about kitty cats.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah.
this,
I'm not a. I don't like.
this is a kitty cat. Is
It
it a handsome boy? He's purring.
No.
He's purring. He's happy as hell.
No cats. Well, around here at least.
So where's your cat, Retro Techie?
I don't have a cat.
Oh, retro.
I'm allergic to cats.
Retro Techie ain't got no pussy.
I have a dog.
Oh, sorry about here. I'm sorry to hear about that.
Well, he's like a dog. He's a pug. So it's kind of.
I'm
like
really sorry to hear about that. Those things are ugly.
They're ugly and cute at the same time. Oh, Jay is here. How about we talk about
Jay
PC
wants to
sucking?
talk about PC sucking.
Walmart selling 2 terabyte WDH hard drives now. Canadian Strike One doesn't have cats. Strike.
Oh, look.
Ooh.
Ooh, my.
What is that?
It's an external hard drive
Oh,
from the days when dinosaurs roamed the earth, but
oh, so it's SCSI.
not quite that far back.
Okay, well, the dinosaurs won't roll on the earth.
Oh, okay.
Is it USB or FireWire?
USB.
Oh,
Okay,
that's gonna
well,
take forever.
that's fairly modern.
Well, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to.
Unless it's USB 1.1, which I've never heard of a USB 1.1 hard drive.
No, it's 2.0.
Anybody that had a USB 1. Anybody who tried to hook a hard drive up to a USB 1.1 is a freaking idiot.
What I'm going to do is boot back off the flash drive because this was given to me and I don't know what's on it. Well, I know the installs are on it. So we'll power you back up.
What's wrong with Mac Pros, Adam?
What's
I
that?
have in what do I have right now? An 08,
Oh, hey, Jay. Welcome.
an 09, an 09 flash to 5,1 and a 5,1. That's how many hard Mac Pros I have right here. And I have an empty case for a G5, and then I have my G5 quad. Is that too much aluminum?
No, it's not enough.
Actually, I'm using the 5,1 now.
Yeah, Jay, thanks to you, anytime I see something FireWire, I have to buy it. You bastard.
I now have a whole drive. Let me show you while this thing boots up because, it's fun. Look, this is my new drawer of FireWire stuff.
Ooh.
You will never regret it. Trust me.
I keep finding more and more cables as I'm cleaning up. I'm like, oh, there's another FireWire cable. Oh,
Well, it's faster than USB 2. I would use that on that machine.
if I had a hard drive that took FireWire, I would do that.
Fleabay. Just buy an enclosure of like a CD-ROM or DVD-ROM and swap it out for a hard drive.
Yeah.
I would say FireWire enclosures are dirt cheap now because nobody wants them anymore.
Mm.
Especially the FireWire 400 ones. Those things you can buy for like pennies.
All right.
FireWire 800 ones are still a little pricier, but I mean, they're still around 30 US just for a case. Or if you're like me, you can buy these little LaCie drives for like $30. You know, the little laptop drives.
Okay, Macos. Okay, so
Adam has 6 or 7 tubs of FireWire stuff to donate to your channel, Trina.
oh,
And
Cool.
he'll pay for the shipping costs too, which is
If-
pretty
if
nice
you-
of him.
if you pay for the FireWire, wow. Okay, stop drinking before you do your
She needs to lay off the fire water.
Yeah, yeah. Just literally water this time. Why is my camera so fuzzy?
Well,
I
I
just
tell
wouldn't-
you what, why don't you meet me halfway and you can give me all the FireWire stuff you don't want.
I've just been having some of this. I assumed it's okay though. It says
What
it's
is it?
alcohol.
Rubbing alcohol?
Is that not good to
No,
take a little
that's
swig
not really.
of?
No.
Oh well.
Are you drinking that? I hope so.
Who said that? I can't see anymore.
Can't see, can't hear. All right, so I just got to format or erase the drive because it's not.
FireWire zip drive. I've never seen a FireWire zip drive.
Mm-mm.
I know they exist. I've just never seen one. I've seen everything else in FireWire but a freaking zip drive.
All right, I'm going to turn the camera to the screen so you can see kind of what's going on. So I just turned on the external monitor or the. Wow. Okay. Stop
She
drinking.
just turned on the external monitor.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
monitor.
Curious, was the internal monitor not working or something?
Freak.
Woman, you need to lay off the booze before
I
you
tell you. Okay, Mac.
because your intelligence level is dropping like a
Right.
rock.
Yeah. I know. All right, there we
Frank
go.
back there is very disappointed.
What a
So we're gonna install El Cap. I don't know how well you can see that.
is that one of the installers that you're gonna have to change the system time so it will install properly?
LCAP? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's one of those stupid ones, but I gotta wait till it gets to that point where it goes, I can install. And
This is why one day I'm gonna be the head mod of MacYak because of all my knowledge.
We have no mods.
Like that, I'll be the only one. I'm gonna be a mod on Jay's channel too.
technically, if there's no mods, then he is the
The head
head
mod.
mod. Oh, your startup disk is almost full.
It's because you booted off that USB hard drive.
Yeah, but I'm
Uh-huh.
trying to install to the hard drive. That's weird.
Wipe it. Wipe it first and then install.
I just wiped the drive.
That's weird.
Mm.
It says your startup disk is almost full,
Yeah.
not the disk you're installing to.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's the USB thingy it's complaining about.
Yeah, so it just automatically reads the boot drive because it assumes that you're going to install to the boot drive.
Mm.
And since your boot drive was almost full, it informed you politely that, hey, your startup drive is almost full.
Yeah, because it's like a 6 gigabyte flash drive, I think, something.
Oh,
like that.
Lord.
Just enough to get the OS on it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
enough.
barely big enough for Leopard.
Who needs more than 6 gigabytes? When are you ever gonna fill a drive up like that?
Hey, Bruce, welcome.
Bruce!
So we're doing an install on this Mac Pro 3.1 of El Cap
Yeah.
that I got for free today. That went from $200 to $20 to just take it.
Yeah, I can't even beg people to give me fucking Mac Pros.
You could beg people to do it, they just won't do it.
People around here, they want $50 just for the original Mac Pros.
Yeah.
Which I used to pay that for them because just to have parts. Now I have a freaking overabundance of parts. I probably bought close to a half dozen of damn things. I have 2 machines left. I have the one that's sitting behind me that I use, which I have actually flashed to a 2.1 so I can use dual quad core processors. And I have another one in storage that's just sitting there. It's got a bent handle on it.
Steve offered me a free Mac Pro. How did you get Steve to offer you a computer?
Because Steve has like 5 of these things,
Oh,
but they're all single processor.
hey, Justin, welcome to the stream.
Justin, did you send me my Raspberry Pi yet?
Has he had the draw for it yet?
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna win it.
Rigged.
I don't care.
I don't care. As long as I win.
Just send me a Raspberry Pi. I wanted actually the Pi 400. You know the one like it's like the keyboard and everything. Like it's inside. Like those are the only ones I could find now.
Oh.
At a normal price.
That's how Adam got him. Steve gave him lots of free stuff. So.
Mm-hmm. I don't know any Intel Macs of giving away my MacBook. Well,
All right.
I own too many.
Let's restart.
Super loud over there. Is that a fan?
Yeah, it's one of my old fans running in the background.
It sounds like it's dying in the background.
It just rattles.
Oh,
right.
Adam's giving away free RAM chips.
But apparently only to Jay.
Well, it's for Jay's beige.
There we go. His new beige collection.
He likes this kind of stuff. My wall of beige. Look at all the beige. I haven't even touched most of these machines in a long time.
So I'm going to have Retro Techie do a Google search in a sec.
What's Googly?
I will do the search of the internet.
The webs?
Yeah. Once that error comes up, because there's the first link, it's on an Apple form, and it
Okay.
tells you the date to put in.
Oh, I've done that. It was on a video. What's his name? Ken did a video about it too.
Okay.
I think I took I thought I took a screenshot of it.
Hey, Dave.
Excuse me, Jay. I have a fan operating in the background.
I think it's 11.
Hey, Dave.
11 01 12 2017. Oh,
No.
November 1st, 12 o'clock, 2017. I'm pretty sure it's from that. Yeah, because I took a picture of it.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
I'm a nerd. And I like my video games.
At work meeting? What's a meeting, Dave?
Meeting. He's at a work meeting.
No, that says meeting. Meeting has two E's, not two
V8
T's.
VHS is a lot more beige than that's sitting my climate. That's what's behind me. I have to my left, or right, according to you, and in front of me are like these white shelves. Not shelves, but white. Let me describe it. Cupboards, I guess. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13 cupboards in front of me full of Apple stuff, mostly beige. That's just what you see behind me. That's just one unit. This is one very small room. They will find me here one day.
So, okay, so here's what everybody's got to do. Go to Mike's Mac Shack's Patreon page. Subscribe at the highest level he has so he can buy a freaking new fan.
Or you could turn it off out of respect.
You can suck my dick too.
The little
I
stuffed
thought-
animal, or
Right there he is.
yeah. Your beige is PC.
Fine, but you guys are pissing and moaning about it. There, you fucking happy?
Oh my god, I can hear myself think.
Oh, bite me.
Hold on. It
Come
doesn't count
on.
if it's off camera. Well, I'm not showing you my entire room here. I could do a room tour, but I'm not doing it with a webcam. So
You
Why
should
not?
do
You do everything else with a webcam over 720p.
I figured out the issue. Now it should work.
You bought a
Right.
new camera that
You-
actually does high
No.
definition like I did?
No, it's just the settings. But
Oh.
this is my main film camera, so
Yeah, but better than mine. Mine's an iPhone 10R.
Oh, hey, all things DG. Welcome.
what else do you need though? I mean,
Huh?
it does 1080 and 4K, right?
Yeah.
Realistically, like, it's not like I'm making millions of dollars off of it.
Oh yeah, I had a Sony Alpha camera, and to be honest with you, the video was great, but the audio sucked. At least with the iPhone, I can put a Bluetooth headset on that sounds pretty good, and I have decent audio.
So get comfy, get some popcorn, go make a coffee. It says about 24 minutes remaining.
All right, see you later.
Geez, he actually did leave.
Okay, I'm back. Is it done?
Yeah, almost. It's still got 24 minutes remaining.
You want to see this latest pile of garbage that I bought?
Yeah, let's show. Here, I'm going to put you on the main screen. Oh, so it says no packages were eligible for install. If you Google that, it will
Yeah, you
tell
have to
you.
change the system time.
Yeah, I know.
The
But I
terminal.
need to know what
Yeah,
the
but
date.
you have to do that before you install it, don't you?
Yep.
No, because it only when it comes up, that's when you do it. So, do you know what the code is, RetroTechie?
Terminal.
Hey, Patrick.
I know it's
Change.
8. And hey, Apples Anonymous, I don't think I said hi to you. Hello, and hello, Patrick.
Boot into recovery, choose utilities, type date into terminal, and then you just input the date.
Oh, because there's the one that I found is like a bunch of numbers. I'm gonna Google what I know.
Well, the numbers would be
Yeah.
1101120017.
Hold on. Can
You
you
didn't
say
get that? I said it.
Yeah. Super fast. Jack.
Mike just wrote it down.
110
110 112
112
0017.
17. Okay. Enter. Beautiful. Okay, so close that out. Quit terminal.
Oh yeah, it can't be connected to internet.
No, it's not.
True. There you go.
It is not. It is not.
So here's the latest pile of garbage I bought. I was trying to up my game in the videos, but not spend a lot of money, so I got one of these.
Here,
Things.
hold on. I'm going to make it bigger. Give you an inflated head.
Oh,
There you go.
you can see my other side of the base. So I bought one of these things. So what it is, it's a Lightning wireless mic.
Jeez.
Ooh.
It's super cheap though. Like you plug this into your phone. There's a little light on the side that, the other side that comes on. And once it's paired, they both are solid, but it's terrible. The sound quality is just as awful as you'd assume it would be. So I left it a bad review because I was like, it barely connects, and they sent me another one. And it's even worse. Like
Oh.
you could hear like shh the whole time in the background. So
Oh,
I've given
no.
up on that. But they sent me my money back, so there you go.
Hey. And you didn't have to send the item back?
Well, they said that first. Like, you said the item back, or do we? And we'll give you the money, or we'll send you another one. So just send me a better one. So they sent me a better one. They said, please remove the review, and we'll return your money. You keep the second one. I was like, yeah, sure, fine, whatever.
See ya, Dave.
Au revoir, Dave.
Good night, babe. How close are you and Dave, Patrick?
Oh, jeez. That's a long distance relationship.
Yeah.
It's a close knit community. I see.
Yeah.
Oh, Jay's jealous.
Oh, did you want to show those games that you picked up today?
Well, I picked up a bunch of stuff, but these are the NES cards.
Okay.
Because I know you're all super big fans of NES. So there's Bayou Billy.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Pinbot.
So are these duplicates like the other ones were that you picked up?
This is a duplicate. This is a better label than my other one.
What is that one?
Kings of the Beach.
Okay.
And Mission Impossible.
Oh, I never heard of that.
I picked them up for $14 Canadian.
Yeah.
So now I have like 110 NES cards, I think. Only 500 more to go.
I had a friend of mine who was trying to collect all the NES games.
Yeah, good luck.
And I kept a spreadsheet for him.
One sec. Just closing the door.
Yeah.
How many did he get?
He had, the last I knew, this was, oh my God, we were in our 20s back then. Like 400?
Wow.
Yeah.
But was he actually paying market value or doing it like I'm doing it as cheaply as possible?
As cheaply as possible. Like
Oh, that's impressive.
Value Village at that point was like 99 cents a game.
You know, I watch like these like game chasing channels where they find these things. You know, they go to like flea markets and all that, and they're like from videos from like 8 years ago, and the prices were nothing. Now,
Yeah.
people are grading games, selling them for millions of dollars. It's insane. Like, to collect this stuff now,
Crazy.
it's impossible.
Anytime.
You have all the NES games in your 5001 cart. Okay. Well, I have a bunch of multi-carts too, but I like to have the originals too.
All right, listen, you two. You stop being a bitch.
Mike, you
Sorry.
gonna let her talk to you that way?
Seriously?
No,
You call me a
freedom.
bitch.
No, it was freedom. Freedom's chasing Opie.
I'm still in the main screen here for some reason. I have absolutely nothing to show anybody. Do you like the IBM portable over there?
Well, I'm just like, what am I going to
Right.
show?
Oh,
Install.
is that your IBM 5145 or
There we
IBM 55?
I have my XT behind this piece of paper.
Yeah.
This is my portable. And I have some LCs and a 2SI, G3. I have what is that? The
Do
6100
any of
or
the
whatever.
machines work, or are they all battery bombed and cap juiced?
No. Well, I haven't changed the two the LC2 and the LC was it 475 or whatever it is. They need repairs. There's no battery explosions in any of my machines though. None of them. It's
There
just
you
they need either a power supply recapped or a board recap. That's about it.
I think you should send to Franklin to Adam.
This thing you're talking about? The
Yeah.
RX 8800, the clone here?
Oh, I thought that was a Franklin Ace or something.
It works. It works perfectly fine. I swapped out, I got it for $20 Canadian locally, but the power supply was shot. So I looked up on eBay and somebody was selling a clone power supply for an Apple II for like $30 with shipping. So I bought that and I just put it in and it works perfectly fine.
Oh, jeez.
It's a mutant clone because it has parts of separate clones.
Oh, we have 16 minutes remaining.
Oh, I think you're like you have to go in 16 minutes. Mike,
So
send me your
we have,
G5 when you get really
35
sick.
minutes left.
Yeah.
Send me your G5 when you get really sick so we can keep it away from Retro Techie. I don't need any other G5s. It's all good. Oh, the iMac. No, I need that one. That's the one I do need.
Jay, since you mentioned that, hold on. Let me show you.
I see no puck in that image.
Hold on. We can fix that. Oh, it's a puck mouse. Follow the puck mouse.
Well, why don't you make your screen bigger?
Yeah, I'm going to make my screen bigger. Hold on. Bye.
There you go.
There we go. Look.
Oh, I thought he was leaving. Damn.
Look, Jay, it's a puck mouse. Oh. All I gotta do is buy the whole computer from me and you get the puck mouse. Because I put it up for sale today.
So did you decide to keep the eMac?
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep the eMac.
Good choice.
And,
I had it set up pretty.
He did, and I fixed it even better.
Yeah, I can tell you right now, you're not going to regret it.
How about this for clear plastic accessories?
I have one of those.
It's only USB 2, but
Yeah.
it requires a power source.
Yeah,
So,
I have the same problem. I have it with no.
I have the power supply.
Oh, do you?
Yep. It's useless. Like I've never said, "Oh man, I wish I had a bunch of extra USB 2 ports on my computer." So it's kind of like
I have a 4-port USB 2 hub and FireWire 400 hub here mounted under my desk.
USB 2 though.
Huh?
USB 2.
You're 2 gigabytes.
Super slow.
Not for the stuff that I use on it.
If for basic images or just transferring a couple of files, I could see it. But for massive things, it's like no.
Well, I have a USB 3 hub here too. I do have USB 3 on this thing. I have a USB 3 hub back on the wall behind my monitor here, and that's got all that's where my cameras are plugged into that. My hard drives are all plugged in. I only use this for like plugging in like a flash drive if I need to copy some files, or if I'm just doing like, it's convenient to have it's convenient to have here for like when I'm farting around with like my old iPod with the 30-pin connector,
Yeah.
Oh, and thanks, Eric, for the update. Now that Mike's finally shut up.
Oh, shut up! I can leave. If I'm really that bad, I can go to bed.
I just gotta get Sesame Street cred.
At least back there, I'd have some pussy that wants to cuddle up with me.
You need more beige to keep up with the retro techie. Need to talk. I don't even know how many beige machines I have. I have like tons of compact Macs too, but they're all stored away in front of me.
Oh, we just went down to 15 minutes. Oh my god.
Speedy.
Now I remember why I don't install on spinner drives anymore.
Yeah.
Yep. It's painful.
Yeah.
I always just keep a 256 gig SSD here just in case.
Well, I plan on selling it, so I don't want to just go out and buy one. I'm
Agree.
cheap. Oh, so that guy, by the way, that I showed you those hard drives of last night,
Mhm.
Dr. Techie,
Yeah.
he got back to me this morning. He's like, "What would you pay?" I said, $15. He said, "Oh, $15 a hard drive?" I went, "No, for the lot."
These are we'll call them vintage drives, Mike. Like it's really
Most of
small
them,
capacity old drives.
small capacity IDE, I think, for a chunk of them,
Yeah.
because like one's a 160. I think there's an 80 gigabyte. So I'm thinking like possibly.
Wait, you're telling me that you think 160 and 80 gigabytes is small capacity? When you said small capacity, I'm thinking like 20 and 40 megabytes.
No, they're not.
yeah,
they're not that old.
They're not that old, but
Oh.
still, he had a box. The biggest hard drive in it is 500 gigs, and there's only one of them. He wanted
500 gig hard drive, assuming it's now a 500 gig IDE straight up hard drive is
Yeah.
actually worth some money for the simple fact that they're very hard to find.
Yeah, no, I think it's
360 is, in my experience, three or 160.
160 was as big as I usually.
I think 160 was one of the biggest IDE drives. Western Digital made a 500. That's the biggest IDE hard drive that I know of in existence.
Yeah,
So
But I don't know because I didn't see the ends. It was just a shot like down.
Oh.
But there was like what was it, 6 or so, Retro Techie?
Something like that. I have to look.
Yeah. But the biggest was 500, and he wanted $250 for it.
yeah, no.
I usually, when I buy machines, especially desktops, they'll come with like a couple of hard drives.
Yeah.
And I always managed to like get more and more like that. But lately, I have been buying machines, so I have like this whole tray of hard drives in front of me, in this room that don't really use it for anything. I'd rather put an SSD in anything that I'm going to actually be using.
Right. Well, now I know who to contact if I need a hard drive.
Yeah.
Send me a hard drive.
Yeah, most of mine are IDE though. That I have.
Oh,
I have like a lot of laptop drives because I went on this past year a lot of a binge of buying Mac Minis. I must have like 10 Mac Minis now. So
thanks, babe.
I've swapped in SSDs into pretty much all of them. Still looking for a 1.66, I think, and a 1.3. Is there 1.33? I thought there was. I had to check. But it's like the rare-ish versions, like we'll call it the more garbage versions, if anything.
The IDE drives, are they 3.5 or 2.5?
3.5.
How do you have any 80s?
I'd have to look. I have to move this whole table. I can look later though for you.
Okay, would you? Because I have a customer who's looking for like either 80s or 120s, and I can't
look.
find them that work.
Yeah, 1.33. That I'm still looking for. A Core Solo 1.33 gigahertz Mac Mini.
By the way, we're down to 8 minutes.
Speedy.
I know.
Europa still needs to get an SSD from their Mini G4. Hold on as my chair spins around. Where is it? Can't get to my stuff. Get one of. No, I can't reach it. Oh well. Get one of those. You ever see those IDE to mSATA adapter 2.5-inch drive things? Get one of those. Throw in an mSATA and throw that into your Mini. It's the easiest thing. I've done that for my PowerBook and this thing. This thing has, I can't even see with the camera there. This thing has an mSATA in a IDE enclosure. This little
Oh, jeez.
Pentium 3 Ultrabook that I have. This thing's awesome.
Welcome,
isn't that-
Europa. Didn't see you in the chat earlier.
I get better than this for an XP machine.
Oh, so you were asking in the in Steve's Discord channel for a trackball. What are you looking to use it for?
Who was?
Europa. If I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah, looks like it's Europa.
That's okay, good. We're down to 4 minutes.
VHS has a few of those, but they don't seem to catch in the BIOS. It could be the M-SATAs you're using, though. Sometimes they bug out. They're really cheap, a lot of them. ID and PowerBook G3. Need a new trackball to replace my current one. The buttons are wearing out.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I highly recommend the Kensington trackballs.
Do you use one?
I used to use one. Yeah, and I mean they've been around since Christ was a cowboy, pretty much, that I know of. Like they used to come out in beige models, back in the day. So yeah, I highly recommend them.
I've never used one. I mean, I tried them, but I've never used one as a main mouse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually had one with an 8-ball in it.
Yeah, we used to call them 8-balls.
This is what I use.
Here, Trina, I found a. Well, I didn't find it. My sister found it for me.
Oh,
Projector?
Yeah. 16
Really?
millimeter projector.
This is the best mouse I've ever used. MX Master. The most comfortable mice. They're awesome. I cannot say...
but the MX Master, that's what I used as well.
Oh, they're incredibly good.
Yeah.
They're super comfortable, and it's just like... The battery lasts forever on that thing, so...
Well, mine's rechargeable.
Yeah, mine's rechargeable.
Yeah.
They're the best.
I used a Kensington Orbit briefly, way back when. Huh?
Adam, you have 30 of them? Throw them in the trash. You see? I did what you do all the time. What do you throw stuff away?
Just throw it away.
Chuck it.
So, do you have any film for that projector?
My brother does.
Okay.
Is it when you were a young Mike, you have a video of you on 16 millimeter?
Actually,
That's
no,
with Mike running around with the dinosaur.
the 8 millimeter stuff. I have stuff of me on 8 millimeter. My
Oh,
brother
yeah?
had stuff of himself on 16 millimeter.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's
And
weird.
your older brother, they just like chiseled photos out of stone. They just...
My brother is 11 years older than I am, and my grandmother was the one that was big into taking movies.
Oh, yeah. That's a big age difference. He must have smacked you around quite a bit.
Gonna
It
work.
works.
Yeah. No, that makes total sense, Europa. To if the other one's acting up and bugs out, yeah, get a wired one to replace it. But yeah, I highly recommend the Kensington brand. It's just been around for, I think someone in the chat said the 80s.
Yeah.
So they've been around for a while. So
Yeah,
But
it's been around forever.
yeah,
Which do you both use a wired keyboard or a wireless keyboard?
I use this keyboard.
Which is?
These-
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
wired. Yeah.
So I use a wired keyboard and then I use a wireless mouse.
Hmm.
But I just like the feel of this keyboard.
Mike?
Yeah, my keyboard is wired as well.
Yeah. Me too. I use a wireless mouse, obviously, but
I'm using a wired mouse right now because I got a new keyboard, and ever since I got it, my wireless mouse is acting stupid.
did you see that cheap keyboard that Jay fixed the other day in one of his live streams?
His rainbow one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Didn't look high quality to me.
He said, yeah, well, he said it quit working shortly after he fixed it. Or I guess the backlight quit working. Not the keyboard was fine, but the backlight, I guess, quit working.
That's pretty fast. After he just fixed it.
So, yeah, I went out and bought a SteelSeries mechanical keyboard. because my old Logitech was getting hard. I couldn't see the keys because the backlight's so dim in it.
For some
So-
reason we lost the chime.
Well, you can you know,
Yeah.
do a pram reset to get that back.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
worry about that.
That's fine.
Well, the volume might be turned down.
Might be. But we're booting up into the OS. Woo. We're getting there.
Well,
Justin, you went to computer reset, or they came from computer reset and you bought them afterwards? Is that thing gone too? By the way, I thought they shut it down now.
yeah, they did. They're not doing. They're cleaning out now.
I wonder how much money in the end they got out of all that stuff. The family, they must have did well. Like the amount of stuff that their dad, whoever it was that passed away.
It was her dad. It was her
Yeah.
dad's voice.
Well,
But
when you saw,
from what I understand, he owed quite a bit of money too.
oh yeah, that's too bad.
When he got sick, he was because they pay taxes and everything, and they got. I think they had to do some repairs to the building to even make it safe for anybody to be in.
There we go.
It was your typical horde, is really what it was. So
Oh, that was anything but typical. The amount of space
yeah,
that he filled up.
the typical horde. It was just on an unseen scale.
Okay, so
Um,
there's two Ethernet ports on the back of this thing. Does it matter which one I plug this into?
No,
Plug it into number 3.
plug it into the eSATA. Jam it in there.
The number 3 port. Ooh, that felt good.
That's what Charlie said.
Yeah, right. Oh, wait, back. It's not seeing the internet. Why aren't you seeing the internet, you silly goose?
Did you plug it into port 3?
I did.
Well, that was your problem.
I know.
Only two.
Back. All right, I'm just going to say my computer doesn't connect to the internet.
You don't need to.
Yeah, I'm going to say you don't have to connect to the internet.
Yeah, well, I want to make sure it works.
Well, boot it in up all the way and then do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, yeah.
I'm assuming it doesn't have an airport card.
Yeah, I don't think so. It didn't
It's
give me that option.
Well, it should have Bluetooth. I think they all came with Bluetooth.
All right, name, user, password. Everybody can hack this computer now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Quick, write it down. Press the any key. Which one
Yeah.
is the any key? The man who owned Computer Reset was named Richard. His wife was one hell of an artist in her own right, but she too had passed away.
Oh,
That's sad. Well, you can't take these things when we go. So.
I went to when I was in Montreal and I got those keyboards and mice that were wrong. I went to a recycling place there in Montreal,
Oh,
and
yeah?
they had a Flower Power iMac sitting there.
What was the name of it? Because the recycling places are supposed to be done through the city or like Best Buy and all that.
I don't know. It was just I looked up computer recycling
Mm.
in Montreal. I don't remember what the name of it was now.
I have a buddy in Vermont who does it as a business. Like he takes any, scraps,
Right.
well, paper and computers and all that. He's the one that I bought this IBM from over here, the portable and all that.
Okay.
Got a lot of good stuff from him, but it's different in the States than it is here. The whole
Yeah.
recycling thing is done by the cities here, or like the provinces take care of it. Where in the States, you guys do it differently. Like it's a business, pure and simple.
Well, this was a business, pure and simple there.
I'm surprised they had it.
Okay, so let's see if I can get on the internet. Let's launch Safari.
Oh, she's going to try the interwebs.
I want to try the interwebs.
My
Yeah.
eldest daughter has told me I have to make arrangements to get rid of my collection before I die or it goes in the bin. Eric, I've told my wife that sell everything I have in one big shot and just take the money and do whatever you want with it. Like, there's no reason to
there
keep my
goes.
stuff
It's working.
So-
Sweet. Okay. Cool.
All my stuff goes to Steve.
because he needs it.
Well, if anybody else was closer, I would probably give it to them, but nobody's closer than Steve, so I guess
Yeah.
Steve's going to get it.
Yeah.
You know, he wants to fix up that Mac he was working on yesterday. He mentioned giving it to you.
Terrifying thought.
I mean, he's not going to be able to fix it, but he mentioned he does fix it.
How far did he get with that last night?
Probably saying that for the simple fact that I had an SE30 that a very dear friend of mine built for me decades ago. It was an SE case with an SE30 logic board in it.
Okay.
It had at the time it had 16 megs of RAM, which was unheard of.
Quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah. And we went over to my ex-wife's house to go retrieve it. It was the same time we retrieved the Mac Plus that blew up on Steve, and
That was great, yeah.
the computer was totally it was missing. Nobody knows where it went.
So there we go. Yeah, so it is a Mac Pro early 2008, 3,1. Mike was right. There we go.
Yes, Adam. Steve is 3 hours away. You're 5 hours away.
I offered to fix it, but he won't take me up on the way. It's embarrassing for him when I fix it.
All right, well, we're going to shut it down, and we have one more project to work on. We're going to do what Retro Techie suggested, build a computer.
Ooh,
Christ.
that's exciting.
If
Not,
you think so.
not quite.
Well, depending on what you're putting together.
So I did a live stream, was it last Monday?
Was that the one when you were putting one computer into another
Yeah.
case?
Yeah.
Yeah, I popped in a couple times, but
So,
I think it
I
was
went-
working. So.
I went to take out the heatsink because it was making too much noise. And I said, all right, I want to put a 4-pin in because they're usually quieter because I had a 3-pin fan in there. And when I went to take the cooler off, it decided to rip the entire CPU out and bend the pins.
Ooh.
So,
Computers don't really need CPUs, do they?
you're right.
Nah, not really.
So what I ended up, so I called the client back, panicked, and he's like, "Oh no, that's okay." I said, "I can get you one from Quebec for $30, no shipping off eBay."
Hmm.
So that's what I ended up doing, and it just came in today.
Hey, I found an ad on Facebook for someone who is in Toronto, Computers with Pride, selling a Macintosh Plus 1 megabyte for $80.
There you go. Wonder who that is.
Still a good deal.
And I got dinged on that one. Hey,
Got dinged on it. How?
yeah, somebody said, "Oh, aren't you the person who bought it from me for $40?" And I'm like, but
Yes, I am. I paid what you asked for, so leave me alone.
But the weird part is because, so I have 2 Facebook accounts, one
Mhm.
of which I sell through, which is under a totally fake name. And then I have my real one, which is what I use to message when I want to buy something legitimately
Yeah.
for myself. And so I don't know how they put the 2 together because,
Here's the thing. Did you pay him what he was asking for?
yes, I did.
Then there's no issue.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Like, I have 2 accounts. I have my regular one, and I have one Mike Stanhope. And that's the one I go and I send these horrible messages to people and then, like, encourage them to, like, come find me if they're really upset.
Bring it on.
Do I look like I give a fuck?
Okay, so I'm just going to move the camera out of the way. Here, look, you can see the stream.
Ooh.
It's a stream and a stream and a stream and a stream.
How many people are watching?
I don't know because I don't have YouTube open.
It says at the top of your screen there, Trina. Right there next to where it says live.
Oh, 9. Okay.
Everybody subscribe to the Retro Techie YouTube channel. You know, I'm pretty sure most of you are. VHS, I don't know if you are. Adam is. So is Eric. And Justin D. Morgan. I don't know about Jay. Jay doesn't like me. He's always bullying me.
I feel so bad for you. I really don't.
My real name is Jonathan Goldman. When I sell my Macs, I sell them for like Trina's price for $80 for the Mac Plus. That's pretty much what I would sell things at. Like I don't rip people off. I don't see the point of that. You just unsubscribe from my channel. Too much video games stuff lately, I guess.
Jonathan Goldman. Jeez.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, a
so-
buddy of mine has dealt with him.
So I bought the processor. Oh, you can't see because haha, I don't have the camera in front.
Processor. Oh, we could probably see your address if it's written on there, by the way.
So let me flip
There you
it
go.
around.
There you go.
I don't care. People can see my address. It's my business. So,
Okay.
like, I bought a processor, and this
Looks
is.
like paper, though.
There better be a processor in here. Oh, there it goes.
Excuse
And
me.
that's it. There. It's all so cute.
What is that? AMD?
Yep. So that arrived today.
Kids like my thumbnails. Well, that's nice.
And we'll go grab the computer. And this is the heatsink I wanted to use because it has the 4-pin, and I find they're quieter.
Because it can adjust the speed.
And the 3 pins are just stupidly noisy.
Because they're just on.
Yeah.
They're annoying. Yeah.
And
I see
and
that.
when I told the guy about the issue, he said,
PWM.
"No." He said, "Thank you for thinking of that."
Yeah.
So, because he worked from home, so I didn't want to
That beefy case.
leave. Yeah, this is it here. But yeah, the heatsink and the CPU came off together.
Did you try bending the pins back, or were they ripped off? Like,
Oh no, there were I tried, and I just got more frustrated by the moment.
Yeah.
Because there were so many bent.
Mhm.
So I just said, screw this. And then I
That-
found them, like they were around $30.
well, did you ever buy I thought you had bought a microscope, or did you return it? You said.
I returned. Well, I sold it.
Oh,
to
I was gonna
some-
say you could have used that and just like sat there.
Yeah.
For a whole stream, just
Gone
bending
in-
the pins back.
Gone insane.
Joe. Look, I'm doing what Justin wrote.
Hey Joe, how are you?
Hey Joe, what do you know?
Hey, Joe. Finally, somebody good.
Wow.
Are you saying that about everyone else in the chat?
including us who were
Yeah.
with you.
No comment.
Wow.
That is very hurtful. What is this PC thing, and why isn't it in the trash yet? Because she has to make the money first.
It's
And then
a
it can go in the
client.
trash.
It's a client's computer.
How about this? Vidya Games. Subscribe.
Okay, good. So that
Try.
doesn't have any bent pins. Nice. Sits in there. Yay. All right, let's just see if I get
What kind of processor are you putting in this?
the exact same one that was in there was an AMD A4-6300 series.
Oh, just okay. One of those.
Yeah.
Low end.
Nothing fancy, but the guy's talking to me about helping him pick out a laptop.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, remember I did a stream.
Hey, I have a nice Toshiba here.
Are you
Okay.
selling that Toshiba?
My satellite? Yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh, what about that heavy clunker thing?
No, not that thing. No, my satellite's actually newer than this thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right, that's why that's there. Okay.
Remember a while back I did a stream on that like brand new Vista computer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
sold that thing. I made some
Did
money
you?
off of it. Yeah, it's gone. Somebody needed it because they had like a business, and the printer they were using for their business needed a computer that would run Vista. It cannot take anything newer.
What?
So their
Why-
printer, I'm assuming it was like one of those businesses, like they put the vinyl wraps or whatever on cars or something. So I think they had
Okay.
like a very old printer for that, and there was only drivers up to Vista. So they bought it.
Oh, I didn't plug it in. I'm like,
Made
why?
money on a Vista computer. Who would think?
That's weird. I've never heard of that. I've almost every printer I've ever dealt with has even the Vista driver. The Vista driver, in all reality, should work under Windows 7 or 10.
I guess they were just buying what they knew, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I paid $30 for it. I sold it for $45. I didn't make a killing off of it. Like I made gas money, or a little bit of gas money at this point.
yeah. Did you keep the monitor?
I didn't have a monitor with it.
Oh, I thought I did.
It was
Tons
just the
of space,
computer in
though.
the box, right?
Oh, okay.
It looks like originally it had been booted up once and just put right back in the box and never used again. I think it came from a business. But I'm glad it's gone. It was taking up space.
Oh no!
What did you
There
do?
you go.
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
Language.
It's got bent pins.
No.
It does.
A lot of them? Can you not bend them out like with the...
Well, I'm gonna get my oh, there we go. Get my magnifying glasses and see what's going on. Wonder why it wasn't posting.
So there's a plan going on between Adam and Joe to buy some stuff. I'm hopeful that it's just computer stuff and nothing illegal.
Oh, it's just one pin. Let's see. Can I bend the pin back?
Like already ruined the language thingy. Huh? What language thingy? VHS 2000 XP7 Windows 8 810. Hey VHS, I really don't care. Like in the end, they bought a machine they wanted, and I made a couple of bucks.
Hey, it's all that matters.
Yep.
You're both happy, you know.
Yep. They got like a brand new machine. There was not a speck of dust on that thing anywhere.
Well, yeah, it'd only been powered up once by you, right?
Twice. Once probably the former owner,
Mhm.
probably just to see it works, and then I just booted it up just to see what was in there. Like even the game software that came with the machine had not been opened yet. That's to say, like it wasn't used. But again, I don't really have a thing for Vista machines. So.
There we go. Yay!
You fixed it?
Yep.
Now install Crysis on it.
It's a customer's computer.
That thing would probably get like 5 frames per second on Crysis.
This is a customer's computer. I don't go messing with it more than I need to.
Maybe they want Crysis on their computer.
Okay, just bear with me. I gotta get some rubber gloves.
What are you going to do to that computer?
It involves.
She's going to put a rubber on. Be careful.
Be right back.
I'm reading the chat. Someone recompiled Mini VMAC for OLPC, and I have it booting on the Fedora 18 instance. All right. I played around with Mini VMAC, but I didn't really. I'd rather use the real thing personally.
All
I
right,
have enough
Mike,
of them.
bend over and say ah.
Cough.
Yeah.
Ah, you're used to it. Your age. Come on, you can. Like, what are you looking at on the side? I feel like there's something there that you're not showing us.
Looking at gay porn.
Well,
All right.
see,
Continue.
I think Mike keeps trying to come out on my streams, which is
Well.
fine. Huh?
Yeah, negative.
Him and his gay porn fetish.
I'm straight as an arrow.
Hey, where is that Mac that exploded with Steve using it? Do you still have it there?
Yeah, it's under my desk.
Did you fix the exploded?
Yeah.
Oh, you changed it. You added a new one.
No, I took it out.
Well, I know you don't need to run it with one, but you don't want to put one in there anyways to keep it
Why?
factory spec.
Dude, the computer is so freaking yellow and gross. Factory specs have gone way out the fucking window on that one.
True.
By the way, did you know that I used to be a chain smoker?
Well, I think you mentioned it on a few streams.
Yes,
Yeah.
my computers back then reflected my smoking habits. And that's actually the only, so out of all the computers that I own, that's besides my laptop, which actually is amazingly clean. That's the only computer that I have left from those days.
Oh,
So-
come on. I hate these heat sinks.
With
This
the
is-
little
They
thing you
probably
get 'em
don't
in.
like you much either.
AMD heatsinks got it way better now.
Yeah, well, these old ones are fun to. You get one side done, and then the other one friggin' pops out. And...
Hey, at least it's not as bad as the ones where you had to use a flathead screwdriver to try to put the damn thing on.
I've done
God,
that.
those things were a nightmare. They were even worse trying to get them off.
Yeah, I remember those. Fuck off. Sorry, kids. I'm not
Wow.
monetary, so I can't lose
The only
money.
kid that's here is Retro Techie, so I think we're safe.
Yeah.
Brett, I'm super young. I'm like half your age.
Yeah, I know. My kids are older than you.
So are his kids.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I've heard.
So how much is this PC going to be sold for?
This
Or
one?
you're asking at least.
No, this one here is a client's.
So he or she just wanted you to switch the case?
Well, the issue is that the other case had on the front the power. Oh, hold on, let me. move
Oh,
it.
that classic case. I've seen
Yeah.
these like a million times. These ones.
But the issue with his was that the power button was part of the plastic up top,
Mhm.
and it stopped working. Like it stopped turning the machine on.
Did you
And I
check?
didn't have the front bezel. I tried
Mhm.
another power supply. I also jumpered it without the button on it,
Mhm.
and it turned on both times. Or it turned on when I jumpered it. It obviously wouldn't turn on with the other power supply because wasn't the power supply that was the issue.
Okay.
So
It's just the power button then,
yeah, it was the power,
literally.
but it was part of the plastic on the top.
So, answer this then. Why were you changing the heatsink and the CPU and all that? Like, if it was
Okay,
just
so
swapping that part.
I had taken the heatsink off of his to clean it out because it was super dusty, and then I couldn't get the friggin' screws back in, so I threw one I had here, but it was only a 3-pin. And then I'm like, I don't like how noisy that is, so I went to go throw in the 4-pin one.
Mhm.
And then when I went to take the
You ripped
heatsink
it
off,
off.
it ripped off the CPU as well. So, but it's all back together now.
Well, it looks good. You should add in a liquid cooler. Put an AIO on that thing.
Yeah. Let's say no, and we did.
Well, everyone's saying how old they are in the chat, and apparently they think I'm super young. So I'll go with that.
Really?
Sure. Yeah, I'm only in my 20s. Excuse me.
I was told the other day that somebody thought I was only in my early 30s, so I'll take that.
That works. Excuse me.
Make that a run. All right, so let's find, where did I put that mouse? Oh my god. Really?
I'm not that old yet. I haven't hit half a century yet.
No, it's only what, a year or two away, isn't it, Mike, till you hit that?
Yeah, not too long. About 5 years.
Jay hasn't. Okay.
Where did I put the mouse back in the box. I don't know why. Okay.
Oh,
So,
Damn, Eric, you are old. Holy shit.
and Bruce says he's older than you, Mike.
Yeah, he is.
But
About 10 years.
I think out of all the streamers that I watch, and a lot of them are on here right now, I don't think I've met another streamer who knows as much about repairing these old things than Bruce. Sorry to say. It's like he knows exactly what to do every time, and I'm blown away every time he works on something.
It's because he's done it so many freaking times.
all right,
True.
so let's boot this bad boy up and see what happens.
We all start in diapers, and then we'll end up in them eventually. We all start out naked.
There we go. We got a beep. A beepity beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
Bruce is on the stream. I'll use his terminologies.
He has to fill the stuff that confuses him. That's smart, actually. Everything I film confuses me, so That must be why I look like I don't know anything.
New CPU installed. Okay, please enter blah blah blah. Press 1 to run setup. Okay, so let's control delete or F10 will do, and we'll just save changes and reset.
Does that thing have like a fan curve and all that you can set in the BIOS, or is it too old?
I don't know. I'm not really worrying about it. This is so much quieter than the last one was.
Can you check? Well, you added new thermal paste, obviously, if you put in a new CPU.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I still have. Why do I
What?
still have the
Freedom? Or is that Opie?
That is Opie.
Oh, okay.
What you doing, Baines? This is Opie, everyone. I forgot that I had the camera facing that way. Say hi, Opie. What
Hi,
is she
Opie.
being? Is
She
she
looks
being a bitch?
terrified.
Yeah, it's Freedom that's chasing her. That's why.
Oh,
You gonna go into your corner? Huh?
And how many cats do you have?
We have 3.
Okay, because any more than 3, then you're considered a psycho. How many cats do you have?
5.
Uh-oh. Good thing you can't get across the border.
Hi.
Take that from.
There we go, and it's booting into Windows now. Hold on, let me turn the light off so you can see. Ooh,
Turn the
Now
light
we
back on. I want to see the cat.
there you go. What you doing, Opes? Huh? Come here. Come on. Come see mommy.
Look at that tail.
Come see mommy.
Sure is a cat.
She's pretty.
Yeah, she is.
You're...
She sits on my desk all day and sleeps. That's all she does is just lays on my, because I have like a U-shaped desk, so she sits on the one by the hutch on that side and just sleeps. Yeah, I know. You're my girl, aren't you? She curls up with me and she'll put her paw on my arm when we sleep.
Sounds like Prada.
Yeah, she's a cuddle bug, but Freedom's being a bitch tonight and won't leave her alone.
Are we going through this person's files too tonight?
No. I don't do that to customers.
Live on stream. We go through your bank records.
Yeah, right? We show your passwords.
What is it running? At least Windows 7, I'm hoping?
It's Windows 10.
10.
And I upgraded the memory so it now has 8 gigs of memory.
Whoa.
Ooh, it had 4.
Wow.
It's amazing you can run Windows 10 on 4.
What's that, sorry?
It's amazing you can run Windows 10 on 4.
Yeah, I don't even try anymore.
I ran Windows 10 on 4 gigs of RAM and a Core 2 Duo. It actually wasn't horrible. It wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible.
Windows 10 ran on anything, essentially.
I was going to talk to him about putting in an SSD, but then he said, I'm thinking of going to a laptop. And I'm like, okay.
I'll have to talk to you when this is over, Trina.
Oh, he's angry.
He's angry!
Well, it's a 1 terabyte hard drive that's in it now. And I'm like, well, if you're going to get a laptop, what's the point of putting an SSD in this thing?
He probably doesn't. If he's running an AMD A4, I don't think he really needs a 1 terabyte hard drive.
It's a 1 terabyte hard drive in it.
Well, it's probably what it came with, but I'm saying I don't think he actually
Oh, yeah, no, I don't think he needs it
needs
either.
a 1 terabyte hard drive.
All right, let's see if I can get this thing to shut down. And then we're going to put the side on, and you can see the fancy LED lights. Ooh. I didn't know I had the test disk in there. That's weird. Oh, that's right, because I was testing the new sticks of memory. Even though I test them, I always test them again when I put them in a machine, just to be safe.
Either of you want a Mega Touch? One of those like little barcade machines? There's one in my area for $200.
What is a Mega Touch?
You know, like one of those bar, like gambling, like machines there?
Oh,
Touch screen, you put the money and all that?
oh.
There's one, somebody selling one in my area.
Um,
As cards, strategy games, erotic, so erotic, sports, new games. It's
ooh,
called.
did you say erotic?
Yeah, it has erotic. It's hard to see, but it says erotic.
So it's like adult games?
Well, it's from a bar, right?
Okay.
It's in my area too. Erotic.
Do you
How much
really?
for that thing?
Yeah. That's the next question.
Mm-hmm. Do.
So while you're doing that, I'm going to.
I'm just scrolling.
I'm just putting the side of this back on. Opie, it's okay, babes. You can come out. She's all look. She's all
Yeah.
curled up here in the corner with her head down.
Shove her out of the way.
Nah, she's too sweet. She's Charlie's cat, but she's mine. She's adopted me as her person, so it's okay, babes. It's okay. Hey, I'm not gonna eat you. Okay, go run. Be free. No, what are you gonna do? Huh? Whoop! There you go.
Well,
You
we're
do
going to prod off my desktop usually.
If it doesn't have Killer Instinct or Virtual Valerie, it's useless. True.
All right.
Karina, would you mind linking your website in the chat?
My company website. Which website?
I'm assuming that's what it is.
I can totally.
Adam
You
has
guys-
strip poker on his TRS-80.
Are either of you watching this through YouTube?
Nope.
No. Oh. Oh, that's right. Mike was, and then he turned it off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He messed up the beginning of the stream.
yeah, he did.
We had 300 people watching.
Sorry. Should I just go sit in a corner and paddle myself or something?
Oh, no! You don't have to go sit in the corner. Come on up here. Wow! Did I say that out loud?
Do you two want to be alone on this stream?
Oops! Did I say that out loud?
VHS wants your work stream.
Okay,
But,
yeah,
Jay
just-
just posted it in the chat. So,
Oh, sweet. Thanks, Jay.
and don't forget to subscribe to Retro Tech, EJ.
Don't waste your time subscribing to Retro Tech. He's a fucking loser.
Be that as it may,
Be that as it.
I do post stuff that interests me, not necessarily anybody else,
Oh.
but me.
That's good because it's pretty fucking boring, personally. Especially when you were playing hockey the other night. I mean,
Oh yeah.
Although I did look up when you were fighting with somebody. That was kind of fun.
All you have to do to instigate a fight, is
Yeah.
you go offside and you
Play
go
hockey.
back. You take a shot when you're not supposed to, and then they come at you. And
Oh,
they try to fight you.
Oh, I thought you just had to like play hockey.
No, fight. Hockey is what you do between fights.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
that's a bit.
I deserve to be a mod. I should be on MacYak, and I admit I haven't done any Mac related stuff in a while because like the prices, I can't find anything for a good deal.
Hey, Trina, you know anybody that needs a 16 gig stick of DDR4 laptop memory?
Not off the top of my head, but do you have it?
Yeah, he just held it up. You took
Oh,
it from
great.
that laptop you had in that other stream.
Yeah, I took it out with Lenovo.
Hold it onto it. If I do, I'll contact you.
Okay.
If you had two of them, I would have bought it from you. But for a single stick,
It's
not
16
worth it.
gigs.
either way,
How much
I
fucking memory
put-
do you need?
as much as you can get.
All right, let's just
Just because I have 64 gigs of RAM in my Mac Pro doesn't mean I need
Look-
64
No,
gigs.
you don't need it. But who puts a 16 gig stick in like a 4?
look at the pretty light.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Well, the laptop I took it out of only had one slot, so
Yeah, that's an
Okay.
evil computer.
it boots up. I'm happy. I'll call him
What?
tomorrow and say your computer's ready to go home.
Did you add in that red fan?
No, it came with it.
That's weird.
I don't even know. I think I got this at Value Village.
Village de Valor.
Yeah, I think I got this at Value Village, and the motherboard was crap, so I just ripped the motherboard out.
What we need is more of me and Mike together because it's better than the alternative.
I like Justin's comment. You go to a fight and a hockey game breaks out.
Exactly.
That's funny.
16 gigs only work in pairs like the Mac Pro.
Oops.
Well, I want to upgrade my... See, that would probably work on my 2018 Mac Mini. But I want to upgrade both. You know, I have 8 gigs in it. I've never touched the RAM. I want to go to at least
I didn't know
16,
you
but...
could upgrade the RAM in that.
Yeah. 2018 you can. It's the last Intel one. That one you can.
Right. 2014 you couldn't, but the 2018 they went back to
You
like,
can't. Yeah. 2014 they're soldered.
But you can't
But,
upgrade
I've done
the
it to like
you can't upgrade the SSD though, right?
no, it's soldered on.
That's what
taking them apart is not hard. I've done it with a 2014. I've opened it up. I've done it with a 2011. Getting that logic board is not that hard. It's only a few screws, reality, and then you just push it out of the shell. You turn the power supply and then shove it out.
They come right apart. They're easy. I've taken my 2012 apart. They're all the same.
Yeah. So I'm just
It's
waiting.
just a different color case. Yours is it's like a dark gray, where they call it space gray or
Space
something.
gray.
Mine's just aluminum, but they're all the same case.
I bought it less than a year before they announced the Apple Silicon ones.
Oh, jeez.
I was screaming. I was like, "Oh, are you kidding me?" It was on the refurb store though, so it was
yeah, I
okay
agree
deal.
with you there, Adam. The 2012 is a great machine.
No, I think the 2018 is better. I mean, yeah, you can't change the hard drive, but I have a 6-core i5 in there, and it's powerful. And I have a over Thunderbolt 3. I have my RX 570 connected in a Sonnet eGPU.
How's that work? Pretty good.
Oh, it's amazing.
Is it?
Like the only fans you hear are from the actual eGPU, right? Because
Yeah.
it's keeping there's a power supply in it. It's just a big box, right? And it's like idiot proof. You just plug it one end of the the Thunderbolt to that, and one end to the Mac Pro, and you're done. Like it's simple to set up. But now that they've removed that functionality because Apple Silicon.
Well, they might still bring. Well, I mean, you have Thunderbolt. I mean, the new Macs do have Thunderbolt. I mean, why couldn't you run an eGPU on one?
They want you to keep their own. They want to have everything internal, right? Apple doesn't like giving away money to any company.
Yeah.
No. So I'm done.
Everything's fixed.
Everything is fixed. See, I did the custom build for you.
My 2012 is an i7 and 2 SSDs. My 2018, I can add in SSDs externally. What's the difference? What do I need 2 SSDs internally for? I also use a
external stuff.
what's that?
Less external stuff.
I also use a what is it called?
A brain?
No, a NAS. No, I don't use a brain. I have a NAS in the house, so I just drop everything on there and wirelessly get it. So I've never really cared about having too much onboard storage. Externals for losers. I feel very attacked right now.
Are you feeling offended?
It's because I'm super young that you're all attacking me with your blurry camera there, Mike.
Yeah. What the
fuck? Where did you go?
For which cards are you talking about? VHS?
Anything older than PCI for cards?
Oh,
So like
older.
8.
It
AGP?
depends on what I kind of get in from people, like donation wise. I had a couple ISA cards, or it was an ISA modem / video card. It was really funky.
Oh, here.
I'll
be right back.
Okay. Yeah. Again, VHS. It's hit and miss of what I get in. Basically, if I get it in, and I can make sure it kind of works, or go it's as is because I can't test it. Then yeah, I put it up. But I will keep you in mind if you're looking for something older. I've had older stuff, and it eventually all sold through eBay. So. Are you still here, Bruce? Jay's asking to make sure that you're still here.
I don't think he is.
He might be busy working.
He might be.
Oh, no, he's still
there
here.
he is. Okay.
Here we go. I figured he might respond to vocal and text. So I have about 50 pounds.
Yeah, he's probably working.
Yeah.
He tends to work and then leave streams on in the background just for
Just
white
yeah.
noise, you know.
I've done the same thing. I've been working around, and then like Steve will stream sometimes in the afternoon when he's not doing anything, and I'm just like, oh, I'll put it on, work around, do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's what I did last night. He was doing that. I was finished setting up the eMac, got that all set up for what I want, and then I also got the iMac, the 2008, I think it is.
Mm.
I got that finished last night. So while he was working on that poor motherboard.
Yeah, I fell asleep last night.
Correction, ISA, Nix. Ooh.
Oh well, I was looking for some cards, but I could not get them out. They're too packed in. Some
What do you have?
3D. What is it? 3DFX
Wow.
that I was given.
ISA, okay. Send me an email on that one as well, VHS, and we can talk, or we'll talk over email on that one. So I think I'm going to end the stream. Charlie's back home, so gonna go say hi to him.
Say hi to Charlie.
Will do. Hi. Retro Techie says hi. He's sitting behind
Oh, I heard him.
Yeah.
He's sitting on the couch there behind me, so
Well, you guys have fun.
will do. So thank you all for joining. Don't forget to, if you haven't, hit that like button and subscribe.
Subscribe to all the channels.
Yes, subscribe to all the channels. Mike MacShack, Retro Techie, Justin Morgans,
Eric's Edge. Adam McGee. Don't subscribe to the House of Moth because he's kind of a bully.
The House of Moth.
The world is already subscribed to
The House
Bruce's
of
channel.
Moth. The House of Moth is a dick.
He's
Well-
the House of Lies.
That being said, subscribe to him. You don't have to watch anything. Just subscribe to him.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, right? Just don't turn on the notifications. Then you don't have to watch anything.
And
I
tune in.
I have a lot of subscriptions I don't watch.
Yeah, I do as well.
Tune
Are
into
you-
Mac Yak, where I will be the guest this week.
Oh, and don't forget Joe's vintage or Joe's computer museum. Since he was on.
True.
Right,
He has the museum of computers.
I am not streaming tonight. I'm going to bed.
Me too.
Mike
Some
said
of us have to work.
So why, dickhead?
I said some of us. I agreed. You have to work.
Oh,
God.
I haven't even changed out of my work shirt for crying out loud. Takes too much energy.
All
So,
right. On
I'm
that
just
note,
I'm sitting here on a Canadian stream shilling for Federated Auto Parts.
That's right. Don't you know it? Eh?
A.
Hey,
All right. Well, thank you all for joining A. And I'm sorry about the beginning of the stream. We got to be as Canadian as possible.
Sorry.
Yeah, a boot.
What's that about?
A boot. Yeah. I'm gonna go grab my hockey stick.
Have a little Tim Hortons?
beer.
Have some Tim Hortons. Beat a beaver.
Oh.
Wait.
Wait a minute.
That just sounds wrong on so many levels.
On that note, have
Isn't
a great
it
night.
our
All.
job to beat the beaver?
It's time to go beat the beaver.